So the Jedi have always been one of my favorite fictional organizations, going back to Luke and Obi-Wan and Yoda. But when you get into the prequel series, there's a lot of debate about the Jedi. A lot of people kind of dislike them. They really don't like the way they are presented. That's more or less the point. The prequel era Jedi were not good Jedi, not even Obi-Wan or Yoda. They had to go through the rise of the Empire to learn the mistakes the Order was making. There's an arc in Clone Wars where Yoda starts to realize how wrong they are. But they are wrong. And a lot of it is deeper than being involved in politics. They're misinterpreting their own code. I've seen people who don't like that the Jedi are so emotionally detached, and they're right to not like them for that because they're not supposed to be so stoic. When you look at the Jedi of the prequel era, there's two that kind of exemplify what's going on. Qui-Gon Jinn and Mace Windu. Qui-Gon is the perfect Jedi. He doesn't teach detachment, he teaches emotional intelligence. He tries to instill in Obi-Wan that you're supposed to come at things from a centered place of calm and peace, which is what Yoda realizes and tries to teach Luke in Empire Strikes Back. Starting to fight with a bit of people, Mace Windu is the worst of the Jedi. He's cold, he's arrogant, and he's overly aggressive. He refuses to listen to Padme when she tells him that Dooku's trying to assassinate her, even though Padme has proven herself to be a calm and rational person who does not make spurious accusations. But Dooku used to be a Jedi and Padme's not, so there's no chance that Dooku's bad. And when it's proven that he is bad, perhaps that's why Mace becomes even colder towards non-Jedi. When Ahsoka leaves the Order, he calls her citizen in the most condescending tone anytime he encounters her. At the end of Revenge of the Sith, he mirrors Palpatine's orders to Anakin to kill Dooku because he's too dangerous to be left alive. Mace is no better than Palpatine. He's just a violent, aggressive authoritarian who will enforce his will through hostility. And it's one of the key things that makes Anakin fall. The whole reason Duel of the Fates is the name of the song that Qui-Gon and Darth Maul fight to is because it's the fate of the Republic, the fate of Anakin. Lucas said if Qui-Gon won, Anakin would never have fallen. Anakin was never going to be able to have that detachment that Yoda tried to tell him he should have when Padme was going to die. Qui-Gon would have taught Anakin how to deal with that. Qui-Gon would have taught Anakin how to be the Jedi he could have been. But it's not that time. It's a time when the Jedi are failing, and fail.